In the last few weeks, Cloudflare, the web infrastructure and web security tech company's stock price has been pointing way to the moon. It has taken off, but has it done too much, or has it got more to go? In today's chart of the day, I'll look into the technical analysis to find out. Hello, I'm Stephen Ho, trader and founder of the Stock Hunter. So before we can carry on, a risk warning for you to pay close attention to. The content in this video is not investment advice, so please seek the advice, help of financial professionals or financial advisors before investing and trading. And trading and investing involves a high degree of risk and your money is at risk, so be very careful. So with that out the way, let's get on with the analysis. So a really strong positive looking weekly line price chart for Cloudflare. Now their ticker is NET, so I'll probably call them NET throughout the video, but from the chart it has been really one-way traffic from just before 2020. It's had two consolidation zones, and that's those two yellow blocks there. We had one early part of 2021 through to the sort of summertime, and then one more recently, August, September time, where it started to slow down and had a little pullback to before rocketing back up, to highs, in the late $160 area. Now, that is a quite significant, steep line we're looking at the moment, price line. So the question is asked, has it done too much? So we might get sellers taking their profits at this sort of level, and if they do, well, that price might come down to that block, the first block area around the 134, 135 area. Might find support there. Might not come down as far as that, but it's got to get through that 167 to that 127.2% Fibonacci line to go any higher. And if it really does change its mind and goes south, then under that 135 sort of dollar area, then it's down to the early 100s, and then we have that break, like we said, and there's that second box of noise from late 2020 through to sort of the early part of some of 21. That's at the 61.8% Fibonacci line, which is $88, and it sort of goes down to sort of the mid $60. But generally though, really positive, bullish looking stock price chart for Cloudflare. So what's the daily Heikin Ashi chart showing us? Well, the signals down the bottom two lines there, both very bullish. Interestingly, volatility has been coming down. It's now below its moving average, so maybe that current up run is just running out of a bit of steam. We can see above that the volume round about its longer term moving average after having a few days above. And straight onto the price action, I've put on the standard two standard deviation linear regression sort of lines there, the pink and blue setup, and we can see the price has reasonably behaved within those bands. It did pop down a few maybe September time before bouncing back in, and currently we're sitting above the band, so it might indicate possible burnout in that price action and maybe a bit of a retracement back into the bands. Who knows? We've got to watch this space, but generally though, pretty all round positive for the stock at the moment. So the Renko chart, again very positive. Two indicators, the stochastic and the regression, both bullish, and straight into the price action. Well, we've broken above our box bands there, those two pink lines in the current buy signal. I used the Fibonacci trend line from early 21 here to give us our numbers there, and I'm using a $2 block size for the chart. Now we're currently at this Fibonacci sort of high at the 160s mid in terms of price. If it can continue and burn its way upwards, then the next stop is the early $190 mark. But if sellers going to take profits, or it starts to get a bit overheated and pulls back, first sort of area of resistance could be 140, 141, and then back down below that 61.8% Fibonacci line, 124, 125, and again below that to that recent a reversal in price support area in the early 110s, 112s. But generally at the moment, the signals, indicators, charts all pointing bullish, and it's hard to argue with that at the moment. So purely based off the technicals, I'm going with a bullish overall opinion for Cloudflare. Very difficult to argue against it at the moment. There are a few interesting signs of things going on. For example, volatility petering out. The price above those regression bands might just be indicating a potential profit taking setup and a small pullback in the price. Again, watch this space. So overall though, Heikin Ashi, Renko both looking rather bullish. And if we're focusing on the targets, upsides, nothing too special because we have seen a very significant up run in the price at the moment, but 1 to 1, 1.66 to 1 if you're more aggressive on the bullish side, and to the downside similar sort of numbers, 1.12 and 1.8121. So overall though, a really interesting company and a bullish technical analysis opinion. So Cloudflare really burning its way up to the moon in terms of stock price action. Can it keep going? Well, you can't argue with the technicals at the moment. It does look very strong historically, and the fundamentals are probably pretty decent as well. But beware of profit taking, increasing volatility, potential pullbacks in the price. But like I said, it's hard to argue against it being a bullish stock at the moment. Do you agree or disagree with the analysis in today's video? If you've got any thoughts, comments around where Cloudflare could be heading next in terms of price action, let me know in those comments below. And if you've liked today's video, want to learn more about the technical analysis I've used, I'll put a link in the description below. And if you'd like to support us here at the Stop Hunter and the YouTube channel, please hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell buttons to receive future notification of content I'm going to produce just like this. And all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, good luck with the trading, and I'll see you in the next video.